and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chaniah and I am a nomadic medicine woman. That is a title that I've just recently had come to me, and it makes sense because, you know, if you've been following this channel for a while, you see that I'm literally in a new place almost every single video. Not every single video, but you know, I move around quite frequently, and so much so that you guys were asking me travel questions. I did a travel Q&A a few months ago and I just answered your questions, right? But I realized, based on, you know, my own reflecting and your questions, that this is so much more than like travel or vacations. You know, this is the way that I live. So that brings me to the topic of today's video, you know, how I live life on the road in a safe, abundant, fun, purposeful way, how I build community as a nomad. I'm getting a little slapped in the face by this tree, but it's fine. And this intensive that I have that is meant to help you, you know, also step into this. So I am really excited about all of this, and let's just get started. So a little update before we get into things. I am currently visiting family, so that's why my scenery probably looks and sounds a lot different than the last video. Yeah, you know, one thing that always guides me, you know, I create plans, and you can create plans until the cows come home, but this really is an energetic game, right? So of course I create a plan, and you know, where I'm gonna go, how long I'm gonna stay there, yet I let my intuition, my connection to spirit, source, whatever you want to call it, guide me on when it's time to move. You know, I get the message. So I have been called to come and just be with my family for a bit before heading off to wherever I'm gonna go next, and it feels really good. In my last video where I did the travel Q&A, I was in Guatemala, and I ended up being there for about 7 months total. So I have a lot of footage to share with you, a lot of exciting projects that we've been working on offline. However, I did film a lot of it. You guys know me, so that is all coming very, very soon. But I really felt like, more than anything, I was super present during this time, you know. A lot happened. I got my first, amoeba in my stomach while traveling after 4 years, finally, right? I have a video all planned where I show you guys what I did to cleanse myself and get back to health. But what more is there to say? I have some notes. So basically, travel is shadow work, right? Travel is shadow work. So like I said, I did that travel Q&A, answered a lot of questions, and a lot of you guys had like logistic questions, which is great. Yet I feel like you can get these answers anywhere, you know. Really is an energetic thing. You know, how do you embody a sovereign person? How do you embody someone who's literally like, when you're living this sort of lifestyle as a nomad, everything around you changes so much. How do you create the structures and the systems to stabilize you so that you can thrive anywhere? You know, how do you attract, this is real life, this is traffic, how do you attract, you know, people that you want to be in community with so you can feel supported? Because it can feel really overwhelming. It's shadow work. I say that because it calls forth, my little arm is trembling, I couldn't find my tripod. Anyway, it calls forth like everything that has been repressed. So sometimes those are your deepest fears that get brought up while traveling. Sometimes those are your deepest desires, and you're experiencing all these new things, all these new people, new languages, and it's exciting. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? But it can also feel overwhelming. So yeah, regulating your nervous system is a huge, 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 huge part of this. And like I said, building the structures, you know, whether it's like your morning routine or the type of work that you're gonna do on the road that's gonna support you, the structure so that you can literally just take care of yourself no matter what. I swear by this, you guys. You've seen on this channel how I've just moved through different parts of the world, so many different cultures, and this is what has helped me not only take care of myself internally, but like externally protect myself, ensure that I'm healthy, ensure that I'm safe. Like, this world has so much going on, and some of it's not at all that nice, yet I am blessed to literally have so much, right, that is supporting me as I do this. And I know you want to too. That's why you're watching this video. That's why you guys asked me for that Q&A. So all of that basically leads up to what I want to share with you. I told you guys this is going to be a really short video, right? And this is my Embodied Nomad training. So I'm really excited about this. This is a week intensive training, right? This is about embodied travel. You know, how can you literally tap into your own energy, notice when you're triggered, notice when you're being led by programming, all of this stuff, and clear it out so that you can travel from an intuitive point of view. Yes, you know, I totally advocate for the plans and the structure and the itineraries, yet it's so much more than that. So how can you bring that other part into it? You know, tap into your own personal power that's gonna guide you. Ultimately, that's what it is. I'm just here to hold space for you to understand what you need, right? And we all have this power. We always have this power to go within and to look at ourselves and to listen to that inner voice. Yet for a lot of us, there's a lot of stuff that's just over it, you know, that we have to excavate. So it's like the programming that we get around travel based on our lineage, based on our culture. You know, what is it like for your family when they would think about you wanting to go do this, right? Literally, it comes down to little things like that, and it goes as far as, you know, how I'm channeling a lot. Like, yes, I wrote notes, but I'm channeling. But then also, like, your own personal, how can I say this, karma, right? Your own personal perspectives, point of views, things that you've inherited, not only from your family in this life, but from past lives. We're going to go in through all of that. So there's so much more that I can say. I'm really just enjoying this afternoon. I'm out here relaxing, right? I have my sketchbook, I have all these things, and I feel grounded. This is one of the practices that I personally have that helps me feel safe and grounded, and, you know, have the energy to not only take care of myself, but show up in the work that I do, show up in my business that I have literally founded to support me as I travel. So it's really something that I'm passionate about. You know, I'm still going to be doing the healing work and the programs and the sessions that you guys are used to me doing, and, you know, some of the practices that I shared on this YouTube channel, you know, it's still very near and dear to my heart. Yet this channel's moving more into, you know, how you can just live your fullest embodied life. You know, how you can literally just walk the walk of everything that you've ever dreamed of, that you've ever desired, that you ever have felt like you deserve, but you didn't know how to take the first step because it's scary, because we have all of these programmings that we need to unlearn. So yeah, the Embodied Nomad, it is from October 27th to November 3rd. All of the information is below in the description box. You can just read about all of, you know, the curriculum, my experience. You get to register, like, all of that's below, and I'm just really excited to guide you guys through this so that you can take the leap and, you know, explore this world under your terms, in an ethical, in a safe, in a decolonized, in an abundant, whatever you want to call it, way. Because as this world changes, so is travel. And we really have a beautiful opportunity as humans to come together, to build community, to build a sovereign world for all of us. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Embodied Nomad, check it out. I'll talk to you very soon. Peace.